Okay, let's move on to the next chapter, another advanced practice, day 17, the magic check. Everybody is going to love today's chapter because everybody gets some money. So everybody should be excited that money is coming. Whatever amount we desire, it's going to come to us with this magic check. It's a very fun exercise or very fun practice, interests everyone because money is involved, but very simple practice. Okay. In the magical universe, there are no coincidences and there are no accidents. Nothing happens unless someone wills it to happen. So, what is William S. Burroughs saying is there are actually no accidents or coincidences in this planet or in this universe. Whatever is happening is because somebody has put that energy or a will or a thought out in the universe for it to happen. Okay. When you direct gratitude's magical power toward any negative situation, a new condition is created, eliminating the old condition. So we are reading the same concept every single day in different language and using different words. What Rhonda Byrne is again telling us is when you direct your gratitude's magical power toward any negative condition, a new condition is created, right? So when you start doing gratitude for anything that is not working nicely in your life, what does that gratitude do? We did it with money in the past chapters, we did it with relationships yesterday, we did it with health. What does the gratitude do? When we start doing gratitude, the gratitude removes the negative situation and replace it with a new condition. That means that when you get yourself to the place where you feel grateful for money, more than you feel a lack of money, a new condition is created. Now apply the same formula on money or the finances in your life. If you continue to feel, I don't have money, I don't have enough money, oh, how am I going to pay the bill? Where is the money going to come? All of these feelings are the feelings of fear and are the feelings of lack. Okay. When you start doing gratitude for whatever amount of money you have, that means you start saying thank you for, even if you have little money. I was able to buy my food today. I have a house where I can live. I am able to, if I don't have a car, what if I start saying thank you for the transit ticket I was able to buy? I was able to still get to my destination. If you start saying thank you for whatever amount of money you have, what does that gratitude will start doing? It's gonna eliminate the lack of money and will magically replace it with more money, right? And this is exactly what we are reading every single day in different areas of our life. All bad feelings about money push money away from you and reduce the amount of money in your life. If you are fearful about money, or if you are just thinking all the time about the lack of money, I don't have enough, the money is gonna even go further away from you. What is the opposite of that? The opposite of that is every time you feel bad about money, you reduce it. Sorry, it's not the opposite. I said it too fast. But other way to think about it is every time you feel bad about money, you reduce it a little more. If you have feelings about money like envy, disappointment, worry, or fear, you cannot receive more. We have heard these growing up. A lot of us have heard these growing up. Money is not good. If the money comes, the ego is going to become so big. If the money comes, you are going to become very rude. All of those discussions and feelings it's not a good feeling towards money, right? When that is happening, when you are living with those feelings, what is the law of attraction going to do? The law of attraction says that like attracts like. So if you feel disappointed that you don't have enough money, you will receive more disappointing circumstances of not having enough money. If you are worried about money, you will receive more worrying situations about money. If you feel fearful about the state of your money, then you must receive more situations that will continue to make you fearful about money. So, same concept. If you have fear about money in your head and you are focused on that fear or lack of money, law of attraction is going to give you more and more situations where you will continue to feel lack of money. However difficult it may be, you have to ignore your current situation and any lack of money you may currently be experiencing. It is very hard when people do not have enough money. It is very hard to feel or make a good relationship with the money, right? You struggle. I don't have enough money. How do I say thank you? But no matter what your current situation is, find the opportunities to make a good relationship with money. Whatever little you have, start saying gratitude for that. And gratitude is the guaranteed way for you to do that, right? Even like in the previous chapters or in the previous practices, I have said sometimes people, like yesterday, we were discussing if I don't have good health, how do I say thank you for my health? What if I'm not able to get rid of my negative feelings about anything that is lacking in my health or anything, any other area in your life? Sit down with pen and paper. Whatever little you have, start writing gratitude for that. Your emotions and your feelings are going to shift, right? Gratitude is the fastest way to shift your emotions and feelings towards a positive mindset. You can't be grateful for money and disappointed about money at the same time, right? You can only have either negative thoughts or the positive. You cannot say a little bit of this and a little bit of that. It doesn't work like that. You can't be thinking grateful thoughts about money and have worried thoughts about money at the same time. Nor can you be grateful for money and have fearful thoughts about money at the same time. When you are grateful for money, not only do you stop the negative thoughts and feelings that push money away from you, you are doing the very thing that brings more money to you. This is very important. When you are grateful for money, two things are going to happen. One, the negative thoughts are going to go away from you, right? So you are going to go away from fear and anxiety to happy space, feeling of contentment. And secondly, apply the law of attraction. If you are grateful and thankful, what is the law of attraction going to do for you? It's going to give you more and more opportunities and experiences in life that is going to bring more money to you, more experiences where you're going to use your money and you're going to be happy, right? So find ways to be in gratitude with money, regardless of your current situation. Go back to the example I use. Everybody wants a car. But if somebody doesn't want a car, doesn't have a car, and they only have the money enough to buy a bus ticket to go to wherever they want to go, isn't that better than walking? I don't know. The destination they want to go may be 10 kilometers away, 20 kilometers away. What if they had to walk there? So find the opportunities. And in this example, be thankful for the money that you had the money to buy a ticket for the bus. You didn't have to walk for 10 kilometers. Okay. You have already practiced gratitude for the money you have received and continue to receive. We did that in a previous chapter. So before you use gratitude's magical power for the money you want, you need to understand the various ways and avenues that money or riches could come into your life. This is also very important. When we say money is going to come to us, sometimes we think about cash. Somehow somebody is going to bring cash and put it in my hand. But there are so many other ways money can come to us or the riches can come to us. Because if you're not grateful each time your riches or money increases, you will stop the abundance from flowing to you. Okay? There are multiple ways. Universe has so many different ways the money can come to us. And Rhonda Byrne is going to give the example for that. Every time universe finds a way to get you money and get you riches, find a way to say thank you. Because when you're going to find the money to say thank you, every time you get the riches, apply the law of attraction. Universe is going to give you more and more riches and more opportunities where the money is going to flow to you. How all the money can come to us? Money can come to you through receiving an unexpected check. That happens, right? An increase in salary, increment, a lottery win, tax refund, or an unanticipated gift of money from someone. Your money can also increase when somebody else spontaneously picks up the tab for a coffee, lunch, or dinner when you're about to purchase an item and you discover it has been discounted. We all have that experience. We thought we were going to pay an X amount. By the time we reach the register, we figure out, oh, there was a discount of 10%, 5%, whatever it was. When there's a money back offer on a purchase, or when someone gives you a gift of something you needed to buy, the end result of every one of these circumstances is that you have more money. So see how many different ways Rhonda Byrne has counted for us. So whenever a situation arises, ask yourself, does this circumstance mean that I have more money? Because if it does, you need to be very grateful for the money you are receiving through that circumstance. A lot of times we don't even pay attention if a friend or somebody else is paying for a coffee, which is not so expensive in a lot of areas, right? We just drink it, enjoy it, move on. But think about it. It's a free coffee to you. What if you had to pay for it? Universe bought you a coffee. Replace your friend with the universe. If you get a discount, and do not get tied to the amount. Do not say, oh, the coffee was only $1.50. What's the big deal? No, you become thankful for $1.50 and apply the law of attraction. Universe is going to find so many different ways to get you $1.50 times fold. Okay, so don't get tied to it was only a small amount. What's the big deal? No. Find a way to say thank you. Train yourself to say thank you. If somebody is giving you a gift card, that's money. You don't have to take the money out of your wallet. The gift card pays for it, right? So every time money comes to you in any way, whether it is in a form of a gift card, discount, somebody just gives it to you. I can share actually a very nice example. I went to a book swap with one of my friends. And book swap is basically you go in with the books that you have read, and you can put it on the table. Everybody brings two, three books, and you just pick and choose whatever you want. So when I was going with my friend to the book swap, I had told her up until that point, I had only done the audiobooks or the online books of Magic Book. And while coming back from the book swap, my friend and I were going to stop at Indigo, which is a bookstore in Canada, and I was going to buy a paper copy of Magic Book. And guess what? Um, a lady shows up in the book swap almost towards the end, and she puts three books, and one of the book was Magic Book. So that was universe's way for me to say whatever $25-$30 the Magic Book was going to cost me in the bookstore. I got it there for free. And so much better that she did not arrive to the book swap on time, because at the book swap we always take turns. Like there were about 20 of us, so we go, like not everybody just jumps on the table. One person goes, comes back, second comes back. She came towards the end and everybody have had already their turn, and now people were only looking for the leftover books, so I was just able to jump and pick it up. Now, in layman language, some people may think, oh, it is just a coincidence or an accident. I think no. Universe arranged everything at such a granular level. I could have stopped at Indigo to pick the Magic Book while going to the book swap. Instead, we made a plan while coming back, right? The lady who bought the Magic Book, hard copy, she did not come in the beginning. She came towards the end when everybody had their chance. So think about the excitement on my face at that point. My eyes were like popped open, my mouth was open. I'm like, wow, I don't have to now stop, and I don't have to spend whatever $20-$30 the Magic Book would have costed me. And it's a real instant. So universe is going to find a way. If you are in gratitude, find those opportunities and say thank you each time that happens. Okay. Moving on. If you tell a friend you are about to buy an item and the friend offers to lend or give you the very item because they don't use it, this has happened to many of us. We want to read a book, right? Let's take the example. And somebody says, oh, I already have a copy, or I have an online copy. I can share it with you. What is that? That is money coming to you, riches coming to you. Or if you're planning to travel and you hear about a discounted special that you end up taking, discounted air tickets, discounted hotels, sometimes they offer, right? Or if you are lending institution lowers their interest rate, or a service provider offers you a far better package, your money magically increased through the saving of money. So every time you're even saving the money, that is also universe's way to give you riches. Are you getting the idea of unlimited situations where you can receive money? Most likely, you have experienced some of these situations in the past, and whether you realized it or not at the time, they occurred because you attracted them. There are no coincidences in life. So you must have attracted them, these riches in your life. But when gratitude is your way of life, you attract magical situations all the time. Many people call it good luck, but it's not luck at all. It is universal law. Which law is it? It's the law of attraction. You remain in gratitude, more of the same is going to come to you. Any circumstance that results in you having more money or receiving something that cost money is a result of your gratitude. You will feel great joy in knowing that you did it. And when you combine your joy with your gratitude, you have a real magnetic force that will keep attracting more and more abundance. Your thoughts, your gratitude, your positive feelings is getting you more and more abundance in your life. When I arrived in the United States several years ago, I arrived with 2 suitcases. I worked in a bare bones apartment with my computer on my lap. I didn't have a car, and so I mostly walked everywhere. But I was grateful for everything. I was grateful to be in the United States. I was grateful for the work I was doing. I was grateful for the bare bones apartment with its 4 plates, 4 knives, 4 forks, and 4 spoons. I was grateful that I could walk to most places. And I was grateful that there was a taxi stand right across the street. Then something incredible happened. A person I knew decided to gift to me a driver and a car for a few months. Other than my computer, I was living with the most basic material things to survive. And then suddenly, I had my own personal driver and car. Think about somebody who's living in a bare bones apartment and they get a driver and a car. They get driven everywhere they want to go. That is magic. And all of that happens because she was happy and she was in gratitude for her basic stuff: 4 plates, 4 spoons, bare bones apartment. She was in a new country. How many times, um, this is specifically for the immigrants and even people who are at the same place since childhood, same country, we tend to complain. We tend to complain our roads are not good. We tend to complain, oh my God, I came here, but I wish something that was happening back home. Understand you have a choice. Remain grateful for where you are right now. Today's magical practice for the money you want to receive has brought astounding results to many people. At the end of this practice, you will find a blank magic check from the gratitude bank of the universe. And you are going to write out the magic check to yourself. That is why this is a very fun exercise and everybody loves it because everybody is going to get some real money here. What she's saying is at the end of this chapter, I'm going to show you, and I can even put a picture of that on the chat afterwards. There is a magic check picture from the universe, and we are going to write a check to ourselves, and the money is going to come from the universe. Fill in the amount of money you want to receive, along with your name and today's date. Choose a specific amount of money for one thing you really want. Do not get greedy. Okay, I'm gonna specify it a little bit more because you will be able to feel more gratitude for the money when you know what you're going to spend money on. Please do not write a big amount, $1 million here and crore rupees, whatever. Not like that. Think about one thing, maybe small stuff, maybe a pair of shoes, maybe a dress, maybe anything small, one thing. Find out the amount for that. That is what we're going to write. Money is a means to what you want, but it's not the end result. So if you just thought about money per se, you wouldn't be able to feel as much gratitude. See, when you are thinking what she's telling you, again, focusing on think about one thing, she wants you, Rhonda Byrne wants you to have the feelings. If you just say $100, that doesn't have as much feeling. If you say this particular shoe and then you find how much does it cost, let's assume it costs $100, and then you write, your feelings are going to come much more. When I get this check cashed, I'm going to get that pair of shoes. How am I going to feel when I get that pair of shoes? How is it going to look good on me? Your feelings are going to come from it. Money is a means to what you want, but it's not the end result. End result is the thing that you're going to buy and the feelings, the good feelings you're going to get with it. So if you just thought about money per se, you wouldn't be able to feel as much gratitude. When you imagine getting the things you really want or doing the things you really want to do, you will feel far more gratitude than if you were just being grateful for the money. Have the feelings. Feelings are the key. Feelings are the game changer. Feelings are going to change will be changed in this particular exercise when you focus on the thing that you're going to buy with the magic check amount. You can photocopy or scan the magic check from the book. You can also get an abundance or blank magic checks from this link. I'll share it in the chat. If you want, you can start with a smaller amount on your first magic check. And after you receive the smaller amount, you keep increasing the amounts on your next checks. My experience, start with one small check, receive that, then go to the next, then to the next, then to the next. Do not just go and blindly write $1 million. Okay? The benefit of starting with a smaller amount is that when you magically receive it, you will know that you did it. You're going to get the confidence. You will know absolutely that the magic of gratitude worked. And the gratitude and joy you feel will make bigger amounts believable to you. Start with small, you get it, you get the confidence, and then you keep on going bigger with the amount on the magic check. Once you have filled in the details of the magic check, hold the check in your hands and think about the specific thing you want the money for. Get a picture in your mind and visualize yourself actually using the money to get the very thing that you want. And put as much excitement and gratitude into it as you can. Right? You're getting the feelings out. Maybe you want the money for a new pair of shoes, a computer, a new bed. Picture yourself actually buying that, what you want in a store. If you would purchase that you want online, then picture yourself receiving the delivery. So you feel excitement and gratitude. You might want the money to travel overseas or for your child's college education. Imagine buying your plane ticket or opening a college bank account and feel as happy and grateful as if you have really received it. After you have completed these steps, take the magic check with you today or put it in a place where you will see it often. On at least 2 more occasions during the day today, take the magic check in your hands, picture yourself actually using the money for what you wanted. Another thing, like some of the new practitioners, they come and say, oh, I wrote the check, I got the money, but I used the money for something else. Don't do that. Don't become clever with the universe. Spend the money on what you wanted to do or buy with that money. Okay? So picture yourself actually using the money for what you wanted and feel as grateful and excited as you can, as though you are really doing it. If you want, you can do it more times in a day. As with any other magical practice, you can't do it too often. Okay? And at the end of the day, today, either keep your magic check where you had it or put it in another prominent place where you will see it daily. You could put it on your bathroom mirror, refrigerator, underneath your magic book, in your car or wallet, or on the background of your computer. Anytime you see your magic check, feel as though you have received the money and be grateful that now you can have or do what you want. When you have received the money on your magic check, or if you received the item you wanted to spend the money on in another magical way, replace the check with a new amount for something else that you really want. So, one example here again, like when you write the check, don't get tied that you're going to get the money in the cash to spend it. I'll give you one example. I had a magic check for a spa, right? And I wrote $150 on it. And believe it or not, a group of friends, they gave me a gift card for a spa close to my home. So you can get your wishes or the riches come to you in any possible ways. Do not get tied that somebody is going to give you cash in your hand. It can be a gift card, like in my example, and I used it yesterday only. So that's another, that's why probably I'm happy, more happy today. But it can come to you in any way. Okay? Write it, it's going to come to you, and use the money for whatever you had written. Do not become clever with the universe. Some of the new practitioners, they do it. And once you have received it, then you can write another check. And you can continue this practice for as long as you want. One magic check after other. Magic practice number 17. In the morning, we're going to do our 10 gratitudes. I'm not going to get into detail. Everybody knows it by day 17. During the day, fill in your magic check with the amount of money you want to receive, along with your name and today's date. Hold your magic check in your hands and imagine purchasing the specific thing you want the money for. Get your feelings out. Feel happy, feel grateful, as if you have already received it. Not, I'm going to receive it, not in the future. Create your feelings as if it has already come to you. Take the magic check with you today or put it in a place where you will see it often. On at least 2 more occasions, take the check in your hands. Picture yourself using the money for what you want, not anything else. Okay? What you manifested for, that. And feel as grateful as though you were really doing it. At the end of today, keep your magic check in a prominent place where you will see it daily. When you have received the money on your check, or if you receive the item you wanted to spend the money on, replace the check with a new amount for something else you want and repeat the steps 2 through 4. And at night, we do the magic rock. Everybody knows about that. We do it every day. And this is a picture. Let me make this image a little smaller so people can see it. I'm going to put the picture on the chat too, so that you can print it. Such a beautiful chapter. I'm going to stop sharing. Any question on this? Yes, Sakshi.
Hi, Anuji. Yeah. Uh, for me, I have never get the check done because जब भी मैं check बनाती हूँ, मेरे thoughts, belief, कुछ तो, like वो चीज, I feel like कि I have money with myself, I can buy it. I आई डोंट नो कि ऐसा लगता है कि वो चीज़ आ नहीं पाएगी, बिलीव नहीं होता है, फिर वो चीज़ कैंसल हो जाती है। आई हैव जस्ट रिटन अ चेक 10 days before for a massage chair for my husband, and suddenly I myself cancel that, कि कुछ तो होता है कि मेरा चेक नहीं हो पाता है।
चेक नहीं हो पाता या आप होने नहीं देते हो? There are two different things.
जब तक वो होता नहीं है, तो उससे पहले या तो मेरा बिलीफ सिस्टम कुछ ऐसा हो जाता है
Exactly.
कि
Exactly. So see, if your belief system is shifting, what is the law of attraction going to do? When your belief system is shifting from it's going to happen to it is not going to happen, what are you attracting to yourself? It's very simple. When you start getting to the point where it's not going to happen, why will it happen? Just sit down with pen and paper. Start doing gratitude for other things, for the things that money has brought to you. Shift your energy, shift your thought process, shift your mindset.
Yeah, because
Think
sometimes I take
about
it.
it. Think about it. Everything that has already come to you,
Mm,
right? How did all that happen? So your
mm,
thought process, it will not happen. Is that really true?
yeah, I don't know. I always think that I have money with myself. मुझे चेक का वेट नहीं होता, मुझे लगता है चेक तो पैसे तो है ही ना ऑलरेडी मेरे पास, तो आई कैन बाय इट। तो वो चेक के लिए वेट करना होता नहीं है। आई डोंट नो हाउ टू एक्सप्लेन इट बट मे बी यू अंडरस्टैंड।
You get a little antsy about it, and let's do it. I have the money. Why not? You know what you should
हाँ।
do? Maybe try with a very simple thing, just a
हम्म।
coffee, right?
ओके। हम्म।
Coffee you are gonna drink every day anyways.
ओके।
Let somebody give the opportunity to get you a coffee.
ओके।
Somebody is gonna
आई
buy
विल
you a coffee one
आई
day.
ट्राई विथ स्मॉल थिंग या
Try
राइट।
with the very little thing,
हम्म।
right?
राइट।
And then experience it. How does it come?
ओके।
Is somebody gonna buy me a coffee? Somebody gonna give me a $10 whatever,
या।
wherever you are? Um,
हम्म।
like I
हम्म।
was sharing in another group that we were hiking on the weekend, and by evening I need my tea. I really
हम्म।
enjoy my
हम्म।
tea. And then we stopped at Tim Hortons here, and I had a gift card. So I got a, I
ओके।
got a, I got a, it's a free tea. Like, do I
या।
have the money to buy my tea? I
हम्म।
do, right?
हम्म।
If I
या।
did not have that gift card, could I take that $1.50 out? I could.
हम्म।
But the point is not that. The point is feeling and getting excited. Oh, wow, free coffee.
ओह गॉट इट या राइट।
Wow,
दिस
somebody
में
gifted
दिस
me, and the coffee is so good. Wow.
या
Getting
या
your
आई शुड
eyes
स्टार्ट डूइंग
popped,
दैट। राइट
right?
राइट राइट राइट।
That eye is popping, and then like I had a little bit more money. I got my son something too, and I told him, free drink for you, right? So
Yeah,
get
got it.
into that excitement mode.
Got it, got it.
Okay,
थैंक
practice
यू
it.
सो मच। या
No
या
problem.
बिकॉज़ जब भी किसी का सुनती हूँ ना लाइक मेरे तो सारे चेक होते हैं, आई फील लाइक मेरा अब तक एक भी चेक नहीं हुआ है।
because
तो आई डोंट
because
नो
you're
हाउ।
not putting the right energy into it is what
यस,
I'm
यस, यस,
feeling
गॉट
from
इट।
you.
या
Okay,
राइट। या
all
थैंक
right,
यू।
no problem. We are on time. If there is any question, just ping us. Otherwise, we are going to connect tomorrow, and everybody has a magical morning, magical evening, magical afternoon, wherever you guys are. Thank you. Thank you so much.